Hi, this is Jenny here from Family Fun Foods and Facts. Welcome back to my channel. If you have subscribed, if you have not, please do subscribe. So, a little bit about myself. I've been baking for the last 10-12 years, and more than baking, what fascinates me has been the research that I have been doing on the ingredients that goes into it. As far as possible, we follow an organic way of living. So it becomes very crucial for me to explain I do certain things. So if you've seen my channel, you've seen that a lot of wheat breads is what I have made. I think I've also gone ahead and made another video on the most important ingredient in the bread making ecosystem, that's wheat. But I want to talk about it right now more clearly here, because the reason that I am making this video is firstly to answer the one and the most important question which is out there right now is, so there are quite a number of bakers, not even bakers, not home bakers alone, even organizations selling organic stuff, saying that 100% whole wheat products, then there is something called as no maida, 0% maida, then 0% preservatives, 0% additives and things like that. So before I go to that topic, I want to explain to you the ecosystem of a wheat kernel. Wheat kernel, it could be called as a wheat kernel or a wheat berry. So as you may be aware or maybe not, wheat was never produced. It is not a byproduct of India. Though we see its existence 5000 BCs in Mohenjo-daro civilization, it was not cultivated in India before that. Okay, it is the second largest staple food of India after rice. So with people becoming more and more technology savvy, I must say, there's a lot of misconception and more home bakers coming in, more and more organic bakeries coming in. There's a lot of misconception about the whole thing about maida, whole 100% wheat. So I just wanted to clarify as to what the research that I have done and what I think is right. So every wheat berry or the wheat kernel, okay, is made up of three components. Okay, the outer layer of a wheat is nothing but the bran or the husk, and then in the inside there are two components. Okay, one is the germ and one is the endosperm. Germ is the embryo of the kernel. Okay, what does that mean is when you sow the seed in, it will germinate into a new wheat plant. Okay, so what is left is the endosperm, which has the protein, the starch, the carbohydrate. In simple term, it is your white flour, which is your maida, which is your all-purpose flour. So your maida or your all-purpose flour is a part of wheat itself. So if you are making a 100% wheat loaf, please stop putting in there no maida, because white starch is already part of. Imagine how stupid it sounds when you say 100% whole wheat and no maida. Are you making your bread with just the husk and the germ? Right? No, right? Yeah, if you say no added extra maida makes sense, but other than that it does not make sense. Okay, now these three components are required, okay, for it to digest, because fiber is required, the endosperm is your carbs, the germ has vitamin E and so many minerals. So all that is required when you are doing your whole wheat. When all these three components are added is only when you call it becomes whole wheat. So when I was growing up, I remember my mom buying the kernels and then taking it to the mill and then grinding them. Okay, but with industrialization, what has happened is that everybody wants to see profit, isn't it? So the husk is removed and given as fodder to the animal. What happens to the germ? The germ has oils in it. So it is extracted into wheat germ oil and it is used, since it has vitamin E in it. It is used in medical system, it is used in beauty products, it is used in your cereals. It is just sold just as is. What is left is white flour. That's your starch. Unless you are milling your own grains which are organically sourced, okay, you still cannot put in there it is preservative free, chemical free, because you might not be putting in chemicals while making breads, or you might not be putting preservatives while making bread. But when the berries were cultivated, they might have used insecticide, pesticides and things like that, isn't it? So be sure what you mention on your product, 100% preservative free, chemical free. It's not about you putting in. When you source your raw ingredient, it could be anything. It could be your sugar, it could be your butter, it could be your anything. As a matter of fact, you need to know where it has been sourced. If it is organically sourced, you should be in a position to go back to your vendor and ask for a certificate, an organic and USDA certificate, an FSSI and local organic certifications. You should be able to do that. That is exactly what I do for my raw ingredients. So get your facts right. And people who are buying don't blindfoldedly buy when a baker says that it is organic, it is preservative free, chemical free. Please do a little bit of your research. When all of us have time to do everything else in the world, 10 minutes is enough for us to do a little bit of research as to how a particular ingredient, from where it has come, where does it come, and how does it land up into your pantry, and stuff like that. So there are companies, basically they do is they sun dry their berries instead of bleaching it. Okay, when you bleach your white flour is when it becomes bleached white flour. So what happens is the protein content, the minerals, vitamins, everything is removed in it. And when things are removed from the way it should be, definitely your body does not recognizes it, isn't it? So once a while eating is good. Maida is given a very taboo kind of thing, because every second day somebody is eating a pastry, every second day somebody is eating something sweet. This used to not happen 100 years back. They had a healthy lifestyle, they had a healthy living habits, and they also worked that hard. We're just sitting in one place and we don't have time for the, technology is connecting us towards everybody in the world, so we do not have time for all these things. So bottom line is this: just be sure as to what you are buying. I know parents who are busy are buying products, but you have the authority to ask from your vendors as to what has gone in it, and you're paying a bomb. If you're picking up an organic stuff, you're picking up a 100% wheat loaf, you're paying a bomb. So you need to know if they're doing justice. They know that they know what they're selling. Make the right choices. If you are going in for a healthy lifestyle, make the right choices. For making the right choices, you need to be aware as to what are your choices, okay, so that you can ask appropriate questions while buying things, while buying your ingredients and things like that. Don't get fooled with all that is out there and everybody trying to sell you stuff. End of it, it is how you're going to provide a healthy lifestyle for yourself, for your family, for your kids. And also take this time to explain these things to your kids. Do a simple test, okay? Ask 10 people amongst your friends how wheat berry is, what is maida. There are so many of them out there who think tapioca flour is made into maida. They're not even aware that maida is a byproduct of wheat. So Either we are having too much of technology or no technology at all, so there's no term in between. So it becomes your responsibility. If you've heard this, it becomes your responsibility to educate another 10 people and spread the news. How beautiful it would be if you could share this video. And if you have any comments, and if you think that there's some correction in my research, please feel free to get in touch with me. I will give you a link below this video where you can reach out to me and we can have a discussion about it. Until next time, see you for now. Have a healthy lifestyle, but a well-informed lifestyle. Alright, bye-bye.